Gunfight at the OK Corral, a real event of the Old West and a classic movie. Now get ready for Fundfight at the KO Corral, a real event in today's DC and a classic showdown. Welcome to Liberty News TV. I'm Norvell Rose. Fundfight at the KO Corral, the looming shootout in Congress over funding, or more precisely, defunding Obamacare, knocking out Obama's health care takeover, in fight terms, scoring a KO. Could a developing GOP movement to KO OCare actually do the job? Could it really defund and thus defang Obama's signature legislative accomplishment? Or could Republican lawmakers find themselves shooting more at each other than their intended target, thus inflicting heavy damage to the Republican Party? It is indeed quite a nasty showdown taking shape on Capitol Hill, a contentious confrontation not only between Republicans and Democrats, but also within the GOP itself. In a few cases, a way-out war of words, heated exchanges and accusations that could lead to serious divisions among Republican lawmakers. On the right, Senator Mike Lee of Utah leading the charge to shoot down money for Obamacare when the federal funding measure, the so-called continuing resolution, comes up for a vote in September. Joining Lee, other prominent GOP senators including Rubio, Cruz, Paul, Inhofe, Ayotte, Cornyn. And you might think that given the heavy negatives for Obamacare, growing public disapproval, union outcries, doctor shortages, premium spikes, you might think that other GOP senators would see this as a golden opportunity to pull the plug on Obamacare before full implementation. You might think that, but no. Some GOP voices on Capitol Hill, in the Senate and in the House, are critical, highly critical, even harshly critical of their colleagues engaging in a last-ditch attempt to defund Obamacare. In the Senate, North Carolina's Richard Burr said of the Mike Lee plan, "It's the dumbest idea I've ever heard." Republican Burr of North Carolina. Over in the House, one of Boehner's lieutenants, Tom Cole of Oklahoma, likened the move to a temper tantrum. This despite more than 60 of his colleagues drawing a bead on Obamacare funding. Senator Lee has said that he and his band of brothers might be willing to shut down the government over the issue, pointing out that Democrats could, instead of causing a shutdown, work with them on a federal funding measure that would feed the government but starve Obamacare. So, Fundfight at the KO Corral. Tension mounting in the Capitol Hill Corral, as well as momentum building among conservative organizations and activists who urge on their defund fighters, urge them to take this make-or-break moment to KO the highly unpopular law. And indeed, many see this looming fund fight as quite possibly the last stand, the last chance to knock out the beast before it truly begins to ravage America's healthcare system. That is Liberty News TV for today. I'm Norvell Rose. Thank you for joining us, and we do hope to see you right back here next time.